He was warned. He was told exactly what would happen. But in the end, Peter still denied Jesus, not once, but 3 times. And when the rooster crowed, something inside him shattered. Earlier that evening, everything felt normal. They were gathered in the upper room for what they didn't realize would be their final meal together. Jesus washed their feet. He broke the bread. He spoke about betrayal. Peter, always the bold one, couldn't stay silent. He stood up and declared, "Even if everyone else falls away, I will never leave you." He meant every word. He believed he was ready to die for Jesus. But Jesus, with a calm sorrow in his voice, replied, "Truly I tell you, Peter, this very night, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times." Matthew 26:34. Peter couldn't accept it. He doubled down. "Even if I must die with you, I will never deny you." But when they left the room and went into the Garden of Gethsemane, things began to unravel. Peter fell asleep while Jesus prayed in agony. Then soldiers arrived. Judas betrayed. Peter did swing a sword, but only once, and then he fled, confused, scared, torn. He followed Jesus from a distance, not close enough to be seen, but not far enough to abandon. He found himself in the courtyard of the high priest. It was cold, there was a fire, people gathered, talking, waiting. And then it happened. A servant girl approached him. "You also were with Jesus of Galilee," she said. Peter quickly shook his head, heart pounding. "I don't know what you're talking about." That was the first. Moments later, another voice. "This man was with Jesus of Nazareth." Peter denied it again, stronger now. "I swear I do not know the man." The fire crackled, tension grew. Finally, a bystander pointed at Peter and said, "Surely you are one of them. Your accent gives you away." Now Peter panicked. He cursed. He swore, "I do not know the man." And then the rooster crowed. Peter's heart stopped, and in that moment, across the courtyard, Jesus turned and looked at him. Luke 22:61. Not with anger, not with disappointment, but with a quiet, knowing sorrow. Peter's eyes met his. He remembered everything, and he ran out of the courtyard, out of the noise, into the night where he wept bitterly. Matthew 26:75. Peter failed, but his story didn't end in failure, because grace was already written into it. Jesus knew Peter would fall, and he also knew Peter would rise again. In time, Peter would become the rock on which the church was built. He would preach to thousands, face persecution, and even die for the same Savior he once denied. Because that's what grace does. It turns denial into destiny. It takes broken hearts and rebuilds them with purpose. Maybe you've failed too. Maybe you've denied Jesus in your own way, through silence, shame, or fear. But Jesus still looks at you with love, just like he did with Peter. Let this be your moment to turn back. Like, comment your thoughts, and most importantly, subscribe for more true stories from the Bible that will stir your soul and remind you, you are not beyond redemption.